trip from Guayaquil to Cuenca is 4 hours. Half of it is at the Guayaquil sea level, and the other half is right now we're going up into the mountains finally, and so it's 2 hours still at sea level, really hot still. And then once you get up into the mountains, the second half gets long pants weather. But what I wanted to tell you is they don't turn the air conditioning on the first half of the trip. So it's sweltering hot in here, but apparently it's, you know, it's just for a short time anyway, so it's going to get cool here in a bit, but it's still 2 full hours of hot. Good morning, y'all. Frank and Angie here in the Parque Calderon in Cuenca, Ecuador. Thanks for being with us today. You know, we have a lot on our minds living permanently abroad in Ecuador at the moment. We always have to say it that way, don't we? Because you just don't know what the future will bring. And so, but we won't get into that today. This is what happened today. I want to ask you a question. Are you really ready to live in a totally different culture? And here's why I asked this question. I am just reminded, just by being in Cuenca again, as we float around Cuenca, Salinas, and Quito. And over there in Salinas, it's such a touristy small town. There's just not much there. It seems like you just kind of give up. You can't get stuff there. You know, you can get some stuff, but you can't get a lot of stuff. So we want to get all our stuff when we're in the Andes in Cuenca, bigger city, you know. We do this thing where we're reminded again, like for example, yesterday I went to the to get a copy of an ID, and then you get it in plasticated. And so I went to the same lady I've been going to for 3 years. She must not have remembered me because she tried to charge me 50% more. And I had to gently remind her and tell her, well, wait a minute, I've been coming to you for 3 years. And she let out an embarrassed laugh because she didn't remember me. It's not like I go to her every week, but I see her about, you know, a couple times a year maybe. And I said, yeah, you know, your price is this, not that. And, oh, yeah, okay. You know, and I don't want to go on and on. I mean, there's just 2 other things that happened that were similar just in the space of 3 days. And it just reminds me that when we're abroad in a totally different culture, it's a constant challenge.
Well, it's more challenging for people that don't speak Spanish, too. But yeah, it's a constant challenge. They want to gringo you because you're gringos, you know.
Well, even when you're speaking Spanish, though, there's still this stigma. I've talked about it before, and it just occurs to me that if you make a permanent move abroad, you will carry this for the rest of your life. That's the thought that was in my mind today. That, you know, no matter how hard you try, you will do better. You can do better, and we do. We do very well. As I said, I did remind her, and she did backtrack, and she did charge me the regular, what she normally charges. But without reminding her, and without, you know, I mean, I'm just saying that it's going to be a lifetime thing where it's not going to change.
You know, if you can't beat them, join them. That's the attitude. That's why prices go up so fast.
Yeah, so it's just part of the game, you know. It's part of the game. You know, I remind myself, as long as you don't let life get to you too much, and you just allow yourself to relax and enjoy the experience, go with the flow, and just kind of, you know, accept it for what it is and work with it. That's the thing. But you know how it is. You have those days where you don't feel like working with it, you know.
Can you smell that coffee? Can you smell it? It smells so good.
So it's just one thing after another. You woke up and so all of a sudden 3 things hit you, and all of a sudden you're in a hurry. And it occurs to me that in North America, North American culture is the culture of not having any time. But here you've got to make the time. You've got to have time. You've got to have time to talk to people. You've got to have time to smile and remind them and say, hey, no, you've been selling me this for this price for 3 years. Oh, okay. And so that's the thing, making it that commitment of for the rest of your life. And that, to me, it seems like not everyone's going to be able to do it. But it's not that big of a deal. It's just that you've got your good days and you've got your off days. You know, on your off days, you've just got to remember to chill and take it easy. And
everybody's in a good mood every single day.
Yeah, if you
not reality.
Well, you know, it's like today, yesterday, and then today, and you just got to slow down and breathe. And that's the thing, I was waking up last night here in Cuenca, catching my breath, and that's, you know, you gotta wake up and breathe, you know.
And that's true, he actually was catching his breath in the middle of the night. That's what
yeah, and no, I don't have any sleep apnea issues. I'm just saying, even my younger son, he's not even 30 yet, and it affects him the same way. It's just an altitude thing. Okay, guys, well, that was what happened the last couple of days. I'm happy that you're following our blog, and thanks for listening, and have a wonderful day.